Titanium dioxide, one of the most debated ingredients in the clean living space. Let's discuss. Titanium dioxide is a super white pigment that is sourced from mineral ore. It is then heavily refined in factories to extract the white color. It can be uncoated or coated with alumina or silica, and this makes it easier to handle in a formula. Titanium dioxide is what gives makeup, toothpaste, candy its opaqueness so that the color that is added can really pop through. You'll also see it used in vitamins, pills, and sunscreen. And there's also a form of nano titanium dioxide. The IARC classifies titanium dioxide as a group 2B, which means it is possibly carcinogenic to humans. This is largely based on the powder form, and the risk is highest for workers who are mining and refining the powder in the factories. Ingestion is also a risk. Dermal absorption from like a cream or a lotion is actually a very, very low risk because the dermal absorption rate of titanium dioxide is actually very, very low. This is what makes titanium dioxide such an effective physical sunscreen blocker because it tends to sit on top of your skin and it doesn't really penetrate your body in any meaningful way. Unless, of course, it's in the nano form. Here's a clean living take. Most of us avoid it in food. It's mostly found in ultra-processed foods, which we are avoiding anyway. But do check your vitamins and supplements because I do see it a lot on those labels. We should also avoid it in all nanoforms. Nanotechnology is emerging, but one thing we do know is that nanoparticles are small enough to penetrate through the blood-brain barrier, and there just isn't enough safety data on any of this to deem it perfectly safe. Next, avoid it in a powder product like a powder makeup because inhalation is the #1 concern for titanium dioxide. But what if it's in a liquid product? And this is where the clean living community tends to split. If you want to be ultra conservative, you can avoid titanium dioxide in all forms and applications. But it is actually very hard to avoid titanium dioxide in cosmetics because it is the most popular colorant used in makeup because it provides that white base to make the colors pop, and it's also what makes most makeup full coverage. So if you need that coverage, then titanium dioxide is technically a low-risk ingredient to use topically in a liquid form. In sunscreen, I would say skip it because there are so many zinc oxide alternatives available on the market. Plus, titanium dioxide gives more of that white cast, which we're always trying to avoid. Me personally, I do avoid titanium dioxide as much as possible, but I do have a toxic concealer that uses titanium dioxide. It would never qualify for my shop, but I'm only using it 2 to 3 times a month when I need that coverage and when I need that performance. In my shop, I've purposely only sourced titanium dioxide-free cosmetics since that is a more conservative route and it's the hardest category to shop for. And honestly, I'm really happy at what we've been able to source high-performing titanium dioxide-free makeup from a couple of different brands. Would love to hear how you all view titanium dioxide. Let me know in the comments. If you're interested in learning more about ingredients, you can check out our free ingredient library. I give my personal opinion on ingredients and link to reputable sources so that you can make your own informed choice too. Peace out.